We want to change our nation. So let's change it. Let's change its basic beginning values. Real solutions for real problems. You start out with our tax code. It's the worst in the entire world. Highest corporate tax in the world. Our income tax was never even designed to be in our Constitution. Matter of fact, it was something that was written against. We need to change that. And now, while it's a flat tax or fair tax, either way, it would be a much better way. Now, there's a problem with this because the media demagogues it. And what I mean by that is that when you go out and you buy something from a store, you pay an embedded tax. And what that means is that before it ever gets to you and you pay for your taxes in line, there's already taxes put on every single product along the way. Let's say you've got a can of beans. They got to pay taxes on the metal. They got to pay taxes on the can. They got to pay after it's manufactured. They got to pay taxes on every single piece getting up to it. When it's instated, those embedded taxes will go away. So a product that gets to the market will cost that much less. Whatever the embedded taxes were, less. Now, the media, when they demagogue the fair tax or flat tax, they tell you that they want to put they're going to put a 23% tax on everything you buy. Well, let's think about this for a second. If I've already got all these embedded taxes in here, okay, then what happens when those are removed? The price of the product goes down. Right. So now the price of the product has gone down. And the way the fair tax is set up is they've actually done the research to find out what the embedded tax is. And it comes up to being about this, almost exactly the same price with the 23% in fair tax, flat tax, that it is with all the embedded taxes. What does this mean? To us, to you and me. That means that when I go out and I spend money, I'm going to be spending about the same amount of money, but I'm not going to be having money taken out of my check. Now, your income tax would disappear. So now you don't pay your income taxes, and yet you still get to pay the same price for the stuff at the store. Now, there might be a 1% or 2% difference, but let's think about this. How much are your income taxes? Are they 1% or 2%? Or are they like me, where they take 33% of what I make out of my check, 33 to 35%. That includes Social Security and Medicare. But even if you take those out, you're still talking around 18 to 20%, which is taken out for income taxes. But even if I get 2% higher at the store, 2%, 18%, we still have a 16% more that we get to keep of our money. I like my money. I work for it. Nobody deserves that, and nobody gets to spend it, except for me. But that's not the way our society works now. The government is busy taking it from us and spending it where they think it's smarter than where we do. We need to change this. Don't let them demagogue it. Don't let them tell you bullshit. Sorry, am I allowed to say that? When it's not true. The truth is that fair tax or flat tax, any way you put it, is going to be much better. It's going to boost our economy more than any bill or law that has ever passed through our Congress.